What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. We are back with our regularly scheduled filming. The last few days have been a bit hectic, to say the very least, but we are back and this week's episode is going to be one that I don't even know how to describe it, because I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of the next core set, which will be, I believe, the last core set of the year for the OCG. I believe this is supposed to be the fourth, I believe the first core set of 2023, and it is known as Cyberstorm Access. Now you guys may be wondering, what are we going to expect in this set? Well, that's what I'm here to talk about. So we know that for the OCG, it'll be released January 14th, 2023. So this should be the first core set for both the TCG and the OCG. So yeah, I don't really know. I'm assuming that Darkwing Blast might be the last core set of the year of this year, 2022. And obviously we know that we're already getting new Blackwing support, and I think like new sprites or something like that. We know that I just recently did the pros and cons of Photon Hypernova, which again I have not talked about any of the new Photon cards that are going to be in the set. I will be talking about them sometime in the next couple weeks, because because obviously you guys know I still have to deal with with the cards in Amazing Defenders. So there's going to be a lot to talk about, guys. So hope you guys are ready, and obviously you guys know that I also have been doing a top 10 list of some of the greatest title matches in NXT UK. I did one for the Heritage Cup, one for the Tag Titles not too long ago. I think it was like the other day or something like that. Now I've got the women's title and the NXT UK title. So if you guys have not checked out those two top 10 videos, I recommend you check them out. And then watch all the episodes of NXT UK, because I think last night's episode was like the last one of the whole series, unfortunately. But that being said, Cyberstorm Access, there's a lot that we can definitely consider. So YG organization, big shout out, no copyrights as always. Caption is saying, but is it time to seize the wind? So I'm assuming when you think about Cyberstorm, my brother just texted me literally. Hang on, guys. Hang on, my brother just texted me from out of nowhere. There we go. Finally. Alright, anyway, so when you think about Cyberstorm, I'm assuming we might get new support for a wind archetype, which the only like major like archetype that could get new support that's a wind attribute would probably have to be Harpies. But then again, we just recently got the new Harpies Pet Dragon. I think it was in Legendary Duelist Season 3, in which I plan on getting 4 more mini boxes, and then I'm going to do like a whole video. I'm going to open up all the mini boxes on the channel. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But still Harpies could be one archetype we might get. But I think the main archetype that we could see get support, which is kind of an odd one, given the fact that we just got its structure deck like last year, and that would be Cyber Dragons. If you guys don't know, Cyber Dragons got a structure deck not too long ago, and I wanted to look it up. If I okay, really? No, I didn't want 2 new tabs. I wanted 1 new tab. You bastard! Thank you. Go to the card database website. Well, go to lists. Go to products. Let's see. Starter decks. No. Starter deck Codebreaker. That was the last starters that we got. I need structures. Where are the structures? Where are they? Here we are. Cyber Strike was the structure deck that we got last year, and we ended up getting some amazing new support for them. We got Attachment Cyber, Cyberdark Chimera, which have basically equip effects, which is pretty cool. What other new cards did we get in the structure deck? Cyber Eternal, Cyberdark Realm, Fusion Deployment, that was not one of the new ones. Cyberdark Invasion, Cybernetic Revolution, which was basically a set, funny enough. Cyberdark End Dragon, Cybernetic Horizon, which is kind of a funny one. Yeah, so we did get some new support in the Cyberdark in the Cyberdark structure deck. So I'm assuming we might get even more support for Cyber Dragons in the set, but it's kind of hard to say exactly because we don't really know. That's something that I want to know, but unfortunately I don't. But I will say this, when you think about when you think about this set, Cyberstorm Access, one thing that could also come into mind when I think of Access is Access Code Talker. So we might get some new legacy support for the Code Talkers, which is a possibility. That's like one of the biggest possibilities for this set. It's a big possibility, but I think when you look at it, hands down, we're going to be getting new support for archetypes that don't need support. Albaz is probably going to be one of them. Dogmaticas. What else can I think of? There are just so many different archetypes. I actually want to look that up. Let's see. Go to archetypes. Let's see. We've got like so many of them. We have the assault modes, the ignisters, the AIs. Well, basically they're basically the same thing. Abyss Actor. You know, we have the Adamantipeers, the advanced Crystal Beasts, the Aesir / Nordics, the Alchemy Beasts. You know the Amazement Archetype, Amazonas, the can't say it. Ancient Gears. I cannot say it. I don't know why. The Ancient Gears, Cleaforts. There's just so many different archetypes, but I think based on the set name, hands down, we're gonna be getting hands down, we're definitely gonna be getting Cyber Dragon support, new Wind support for certain archetypes, potentially Harpies, but I think the main archetype that I would like to see get new support, probably not the best choice, but I would probably have to say some new legacy support for the Volcanics. I know it might not be. I know it's a foregone conclusion that we're not gonna get new Volcanic support. But to be fair, we haven't had any new Volcanic support in well over a decade, and I think now would be a perfect time for us to get our hands on some new Volcanic support. Again, Cyber Dragons is a possibility because of the fact that we haven't had any new support since, I think it was dual power. Yeah, I want to say it was dual power when we got Cyber Dragon Noster, and even that was one of the preludes to getting more new support. But again, I don't want to talk too much about this set. But again, I mean, there are so many different archetypes. It's hard to say which ones could get support. We know that we might get new Cyber Dragon support. But let's see. Here we are. Finally, I'm able to. Excuse me. Maybe Floowandereeze could get new support. It's a possibility, but again, I mean, to be fair, the Floowandereeze archetype, it's already broken enough as it is. Why make things worse for the meta? You know, why make it worse? You know, perhaps even also the Union monsters, the oh my god, sorry guys, my stuttering's my because of my autism, I stuttered too much. The A to Z archetype could also get new support. Again, as I said, Harpies could also get new support, potentially as well. Kind of an odd choice, but maybe some new support that we just got for a more recent archetype, which is a possibility. There's just so many archetypes. There's well over 100 of them, and it's hard to say which ones could get new support. But those are the main archetypes that I wouldn't mind see get new support, simply because of the fact that Cyber Dragons, they're still viable, but the problem is that, and I'll even showcase to you guys my version of a Cyber Dragon deck. Give me a second. Let me go to no. Thank you. Go to deck editor, Sidra. So my Cyber Dragon deck, my version anyway. I did a deck profile on it not too long ago actually, but my deck consists of 3 Cyber Dragons, 2 Galaxy Soldier, 1 Cyber Dragon Dry, 1 Veer, 3 Core, 2 Noster, 3 Hers, 3 Valley, 3 Cyber Valley as like a pot of greed of sorts, and 2 Ash Blossom. And then my spells, I've got 2 Overload, 2 Cyberload Fusion, triple Rev System, triple Mercy, double Repair Plant, triple Do, a Monster Reborn, and double Chalice as like a cheap imperm, if you will. And then my traps, I've got a single Waking the Dragon, and I got 3 Mirror Forces. I got Radiant, Drowning, and Blazing, double Cybernetic Overflow, and a Solemn Warning. And then my extra deck, I've got Cyber Twin Dragon, I have the Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon, Fortress Dragon, and triple Rampage Dragon. I've got Zeus, number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy, double Cyber Infinity, double Cyber Nova, a number 19 Freezodon, a number 61 Volcasaurus, and a Cyber Dragon Seeker. And then my side deck, I've got double Ghost Ogre, double Ghost Bell, a Decisive Armor, Ally of Justice Decisive Armor, Side Flamelord Omega, Harpy's Feather Duster, a Call by double Xyz Import, double Waking the Dragon, 2 more Waking the Dragons, 2 Solemn Strikes, and a second Warning. So just by listening to that deck, thinking about that deck, you think to yourself, okay, it's good. It's good enough. It can definitely win tournaments. Yes, it can. It can potentially win YCS. It can potentially win locals. But if you look at this from a regional standpoint or a world's standpoint, this deck will never make it. It will never make it past day 1. Never. It'll make it past, the first half of Swiss, but once you get into the second half of Swiss format, you're essentially just gonna lose. I will be doing an update on the deck at some point, but who knows when? But again, Cyber Dragons definitely need new support. Volcanics need new support. Harpies definitely need new support, because I feel like with the new Harpy support, if we were to get a new like Harpy Lady Xyz monster, or perhaps even a Harpy Lady fusion, hands down the deck will definitely be meta. In my personal opinion, it'll definitely be even more viable than it is now, because if you guys saw my Harpy deck profile, it was pretty nuts. But it still needs more support. The only problem, though, is that because of the fact that the the Samorg Link monster, what was it called? Samorg Bird of Sovereignty, because that Samorg Bird of Sovereignty is banned, the deck isn't as viable as it was when it was legal. But now that it's banned, my version, it can still make plays, but you gotta try and make your board to where your opponent can't play at all, which is possible, but it's also impossible as well. But again, those are just some of the archetypes I wouldn't mind seeing. But I think the biggest con of all of this, Albaz getting new support. There's no point. There's literally no point in Albaz getting new support, given the fact that we just got the Albaz structure deck earlier this year, and we also got even more new support in sets like Power of the Elements and Darkwing Blast. So there's really no point. But those are just my thoughts anyway. Post down in the comments below the question of the day: what archetype do you guys want to see get new support in Cyberstorm Access? I will be talking about all the new cards that will be in the set once they become available, so make sure you guys stay tuned. But with that being said, that will do it for today for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button If you guys are new to the channel, and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Friday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And as always, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.